Alright guys, as you see, welcome back to the Bros Rebuild. As you seen in the last episode, we got the motor out. So we got the motor and tranny out. Transfer case is over here. If you have any questions how to pull the motor or tranny, just go ahead and get a hold of us. So we're going to go ahead and start ripping off the tranny today and see exactly what happened and what's going on. So, yeah. Pretty simple.
Tell them what the bolts.
These two bolts right here, you're gonna need a special socket. It's called a inverse Torx. Then you have your starter bolts that you're gonna take off, one here and then one on the bottom side under here. You're gonna have to make sure you have the motor up supported some. You don't have to worry about these two. These are for your cam. You can your crankshaft position sensor. You can pull it. Well, like I'm gonna do, I'm just gonna disconnect it up there. Then you got your bolts here. And I think that's about it. The other bolt holes that are down here and stuff, those are going to be for the, if you guys got it, the dust shield for the transmission, so you ain't getting stuff up in there. I don't think the automatics got one, so.
Automatics usually have a dust shield of some sort.
But, yeah, it's pretty simple. I don't have a dust shield. I bought one, but I can't find it offhand. I'll have to look for it. So we're going to pull the transmission and see exactly what happened. Let's do it. There's going to be new brakes. I have one side all ripped apart, which will be that side over there. So we have new hardware, the adjusters, we're going to do the whole 9 yards. We're going to be doing new brake lines on it. I have to get the brake lines yet. So you're going to see me go ahead and start ripping all this down and go ahead and put the new brakes on. Let's do it.
DillyGotItBumpin. DillyGotItBumpin.
Hey guys, we're back at the Bros Rebuild today. Today we're going to be working on John's Jeep a little bit. He's got his axle pretty well done and ready to go back in. So this is what a good flare will look like. I don't know how well you guys can see that. As you can see, there's no cracks in here. It's got a good bevel. It meets the head nice. So today we're going to show you just a quick, simple, easy way to do your flares, okay? All you need is just standard flaring kit for doing single flares for the most part. You just want to get it so it's right about even with the flush here. Hold it nice and tight. Crank down your things here. You want to make sure you get them nice and tight, otherwise the line will slip back. What it's meant to do is it's meant to hold the line in place while you put the flare in. For what we're doing today, we just need single flares. There's other ways to do double flares, bubble flares. There's different ones. As we do our vehicles, we'll show you guys the different ones if we have to do them. But single flare is the most standard one.
I think Subaru is bubble flare.
Probably because Subaru just has a lot of bullshit.
Oh, right.
I mean, BS people. I have to blank that out now.
I think we might be good because if this is gonna be in the after it's like freaking depending on how long your video is, it's iffy.
Anyways, so after you get that nice and flush, you want to get that point on there, get just nice snug down by hand, and then you don't want to do it too much because you can over flare and crack. Let's give it a couple full rotor turns here. As you can see, that point's in there nice and well. After you get what you think is good, you can back it off, take it off, and take a look. You know what? I'm not going to lie. I have messed up many flares in my life to do this right. So don't be shocked if you mess up one or twice. Mistakes are how we learn, people. Because I'll tell you this much. The world we live in now, they believe mistakes are just things that are just part of life that don't even have to affect them. You have to learn from your mistakes. And you can look again. We got a nice clean flare, no break, and it meets the end really nice there. You want to bend it up, John? Lift it up. And we're golden. That line is ready to go on. So actually what we're going to do, we're going to walk out here. Sorry about the wind, guys.
When we do David's axle, we'll show you how to take and prep the line so they actually all line up and stuff.
So as you can see, we got a nice clean area right there, okay? You just want to get this started in there nicely. Of course, it's not wanting to be nice for us. Oh, it's started now. Oh, I thought it was. Oh, it went in a thread there. There, it's gone. You just want to get that started. You can torque it down after. Then we bent it around so that it would fit down here. We're putting it back in the original casing here. So we're going to put it through there. We're going to do a little bit more bending along here. And then it's going to end up over here where the line will meet. Yeah, you got to remember, we haven't put our bends in here fully.
That's true.
So we're going to throw it on time lapse. We're going to get the line all bent in. We aren't going to bolt down the line to the axle until after we got both sides connected. The main reason I don't do that is it gives you a little bit more place so you don't actually, you can mess up a line. If you're not careful enough, you can kink them. I do suggest going with the copper nickel line. They're less likely to kink, and it is corrosion resistant. It has a coating in it, so if it does try to corrode, it puts a seal over it and it never rusts out. I've got a buddy that's been driving a car for almost 10 years since I put the brake lines on the car, and not a single spot of rot through on them. So I'm telling you guys, that's a good brake line right there. You spend a little more, but you get good quality. But we're going to throw this on time lapse and we'll get going here. Keep watching.
Alright guys, as you can see, I'm standing here in front of the Jeep. You probably know I got to do the clutch here. So you'll see me get the clutch set up. I got the clutch. I got to go clean this guy up. That's going to be for the throat bearing setup. I got the new clutch right here. Oh, fuck. I'll have to get it open, but I got the new clutch and flywheel. So today, I'm going to get the clutch, flywheel. I'm going to get the whole 9 yards set up to get the, get it set up to go, get the tranny on. So we're going to get the clutch and flywheel on, we're going to get the tranny on, we're going to get it prepped. So this weekend, I can go ahead and pull the, put the motor back in the Jeep here. So my goal is for the weekend is to get the motor and tranny back in. Tomorrow you're going to see me clean up the axle, finish up the axle, do all that. I got to put the sway bar in because I'm not sure if I told you guys, but when I did a lift, I bought a used lift. And I was being lazy and never did the sway bar drop down bracket. So I got the new drop down bracket here with the sway bar. So I got the sway bar and drop down brackets. I got new sway bar lengths I got for it. I think I got pretty well everything for it. So I'm going to throw it on time lapse and go ahead and get started. Let's do it. Alright guys, so today we're going to be working on the Jeep here. We're going to be throwing the motor and tranny back into it. So, as you guys seen, I got the clutch on. I threw the transmission on last night with the starter there. Let's see. Yeah, so I got to take and throw. We'll get the wire set up for the starter here. And then get ready and throw the motor back in. And probably get to the rear end. I'm not sure if I can get to that just yet, but we're going to try to get to the rear end today and see how far we get. Let's do it.
Dilly got it bumpin'.
guys, here we are. She's finally running after putting her back together. So we're gonna go ahead and get in her, and we're gonna get her, take her for a drive and see how she does. Definitely am not used to driving her anymore.
Dilly got it bumpin'. Like our temp gauge is not working. We'll look into that when we get back to the house. Sensor. I think I bought one for my 95. You can look it up at AutoZone. You might be able to warranty it out.
Yeah, you bought one for your 95. It's still at 395. That's something to tell you.
What?
Oh, I don't want to stand on camera. That's why I said later.
Alright, now let's start it.
I'm gonna step back just in case. He got a fuel pump issue he hasn't fixed yet.
And it's still leaking.
Clamp's not holding the pressure.
Yep. We might have a clamp.
I think we got clamps big enough. Yeah, you just gotta go look in the garage. That clamp is done. You can look on that 95 over there. There might be one still laying on there you could just rob. Clear back there.
Back there, yeah.
Not a loose one, it looks like. I don't think I left them on the sides. You can look inside. I might have put them inside the Jeep. I have a habit of pulling stuff and just placing it inside the damn vehicle.
Yeah, so do I.
You know what's in there? In the glove box, anything?
Is that from when you put the original stereo in here?
Oh, cool.
We have boas.
All I care about is
194.
Oh, it's 194 still? Sweet. Because it's the old gas tank we took out and it's still full. We're siphoning gas out of it. So if you ever got, and I'm not telling you to do this to fuck over people, I'm telling you, if you're in a Jeep and you don't have a lot of money and you have to do a gas tank swap and the gas, because the fuel pump's bad, and you don't feel like dealing with it, you know, that's what you got to do. You know, you're doing a whole tank swap. Anyways, you can actually, as you see, we just clipped off the end of the harness, then we took the ground wire, grounded it to a battery here. Hold on a sec, guys. Grounded it to the battery and then put the positive. Of course, there's one positive for your sending unit, one for your fuel pump. Some vehicles that have other sensors may vary. Sorry about the wind noise, guys. I know it's kind of stinks when we got the wind noise going on, but we'll try to work around this. So as you can see, it's filling up the gas can. So that's what we're doing right now. I'm gonna throw it back on time lapse and show you guys how I'm doing this. And then hopefully we'll get to be able to take it on test drive before he gets back, because I don't want him to know I'm doing this. I kind of want it to be a surprise. Okay, keep on watching. Okay guys, so yesterday you seen that I took John's Jeep on a test drive before he got home. Long story short, the pain in the butt decided to be even more of a pain in the butt and decided to kill, and the battery wasn't that goodly charged. I ended up having to walk a good chunk of the way home and then got a ride. So yeah, that was fun because I didn't bring my cell phone with me. That was really dumb of me. Anyways, so we're still in the 3,500 RPM issue, but we think we have it figured out now. Hey guys, sorry about this. You gotta get her fat kid lunch in. Anyways, so We had a broken temp sensor in the back.
Yep, you
They call it an auxiliary fan temp sensor switch. But I think what happened on Mud Day, Fun Day Gone Wrong, is what we called the video. When we were first out playing, we think when he overheated, he either did some damage to the head or he blew the head gasket again or something, because the distributor is warped.
Here, let's go over the back and grab the distributor.
You can hear the bearings are bad in there. There's a little bit of shaft play. You can see. Hey guys, it's Dave back here at the Bros Rebuild. So today, we're going to show you John's fabulous transfer case.
Yep, there's the transfer case out of the two-door Jeep here.
So, hold on. I'll let John explain exactly why we're pulling this motor.
I'm pulling this motor, to be precise, because the motor in the 94, something internal's wrong with it, and that's basically what it came down to. So, we're going to take this motor out, drop this motor into the Jeep, and then you're going to see later on down the road that motor that's out of the Jeep, I'm going to build that to a 4.6 or a 4.7 liter stroker. You'll see that later on down the road. So that's the reason why this motor's coming out. This one ran phenomenal when we parked it. The reason why we parked it is body rust. It has no floors, let's put it that way. So,
Fred Flintstone.
yeah.
So this is our redneck way to pull out an engine with the transmission still hooked up. You hook it up to your cherry picker, okay? And you come down here and you look. Hold on, let me get out of the light. Oh, you see we got a chain. Oh, we gonna use a Jeep. We gonna use the Jeep to pull the motor out. So yeah, we just gonna show you our quick redneck way, and it does work. If we gotta make any slight changes, we'll show you, but yeah. Just keep watching. This is going to be funny.
Alright guys, so as you guys know, we got the motor here out of the Jeep. Now, this motor here is going to be going into my red Jeep over there. The reason why is, as I told you guys, the motor's messed up. There's something wrong with the motor. I'm thinking somewhere in the head, to be honest. So, in all honesty, I'm not sure where I'm going to go with this motor just yet. But this motor is going to get ripped down, and we're going to rebuild this motor. This motor, you guys will see, I'll build it to a 4.7 stroker. Now, most people, I don't see a lot of people doing this. Most people just build the 4.7 stroker and call it a day. They don't do what I'm going to do. So, this Jeep has actually been through a lot with me. So this Jeep with the stock motor, I'm going to be putting, I'm not sure where I'm going to go with it just yet. It's either going to get turboed or supercharged. I'm not sure just yet how I'm going to go with it. But in the next video, you guys will see me rip this motor completely down. I'm going to do a new head gasket, valve cover. The new rear main here, you guys are going to see me do. We're going to do a new oil pan gasket. The motor over there has a brand new oil pan. So I'm going to be taking that oil pan off that one. I might just leave the oil pump. I basically rebuilt that motor other than the head and pistons. And I never touched timing. I might take the oil pump out of this one. I'm not sure. Actually, on that motor, I did do pistons because I ended up doing new bearings in the lower end. Because I just ended up doing it, and now I can't use the motor. That's a different story. Like I said, we're going to build that motor to a 4.7 stroker and be done with it. And then when it does go in the Jeep, it'll either get the supercharger or the turbo system that's on it already. And next thing you guys I think is going to be on that Jeep is we're going to drop the motor in, and then we're going to be doing, I believe we're going to do maybe a bigger lift. I'm not sure. So, yeah, we're gonna, in the next video, you guys are gonna see me rip down this motor here to do new gaskets in it. I'm not gonna go too far with this motor. It's out of my two-door Jeep, and the two-door is getting completely built. So that's a different story with that one. We'll go into that one a different day. But this one, we gotta do new gaskets. I'm probably going to do a new oil pump along with thermostat housing. Not sure yet. I'm going to change out the power steering pump on this guy because, as you guys can see right down, I don't know how well you guys can see, but right down in here, it's all rotted away. So, the power steering pump is going to get changed and be done with that too. Alright guys, so for the 5,000 subscriber thing we got going on, wait, I don't know how I was supposed to do that. Anyways, so once we get up to 5,000 subscribers, we're going to have a nice little build going on. It's going to be with maybe this Subaru here. Who knows, it could be with my Subaru way tucked right over there, or David's that's tucked, white one that's tucked way back over there that you'll see soon. So, for the 5,000 subscriber, we're going to need you guys to, just, you know, subscribe, please. I don't know how to put it. I'm tired, running out of effort. Keep still being a hunk. So yeah, for the 5,000 subscriber, it's going to be a Subaru build, I can say that much. What's it going to be about? I have no idea yet. But, yeah, I really don't know how to go with this right at the moment. I'm throwing a blank mind. Anyways, yeah, I think we're just gonna wrap things up. I want to thank you guys again for the love and support from you guys subscribing and liking our videos and stuff, watching them. If it wasn't for you, it wouldn't be able to do off-road. I just want to thank you guys again for the support. If it wasn't for you, I wouldn't be able to build my Jeep. You know, it's still not running. It's still being a pain in my butt. I wouldn't be able to own the Subaru, I could say that much. I just want to thank you guys again. Please like and subscribe for our channel, like our videos. We have some things going on around here. Some, I don't know, David's 4-doors over there is getting worked on, so you'll see that coming up soon. So yeah, thank you again, and please subscribe and like the videos. Thanks again. Deuces.